Hi, it's Angela, and you're listening to Divinely Connected. I'm so excited to be talking to you today. We're talking about archangels. Okay. So we have spirit guides, we have angels, we have archangels, we have ascended masters, we have source energy, we hear guardian angels. These are all these words that float around: Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael. And, depending on where you are at in your path, you may be like, this is so overwhelming. I don't know what any of this means. And this is how I felt in the beginning. I was so overwhelmed with, where do you even start? What does this all mean? What is the difference? And it can just be so discouraging, right? So today I just want to talk a little bit about archangels. So we have spirit guides, and spirit guides and angels are two different things, right? So we have spirit guides. They state that spirit guides have lived at least one lifetime in the physical form, which means that they're so great and understanding and have compassion for us as humans because they were in our shoes at one time, and that they're really great to be helping with like the mundane tasks, the day-to-day tasks, because they have such that deep understanding. Now with angels, angels are made by God, source energy, universe, whatever word you want to use, for God. Okay, meaning that they have never lived in the physical form. They are also a higher vibration. If we're talking about energy, we have humans, we have departed humans. If we're going up, as in like an hierarchy, so we have the humans, departed humans, spirit guides, angels, archangels, ascended masters, and then source energy from the bottom list to the top, higher vibrational beings. Okay. And so angels are more aligned with your life purpose, with your life lessons. And so they're kind of, I don't want to say, well, for lack of better terms, they're here for like the bigger things, right? They take care of the bigger things. Everybody on the other side tends to have a little bit of a job or some responsibilities. And so archangels are a higher vibrational being than angels, and they're almost like supervisors of the angels, right? If you want to put it like that. And so they're able, and there's a lot of specific responsibilities or connections that they are um, responsible for, or can help with. So you we do have the power of free will. The power of free will states that we do have to ask for help. And the only time that they will interfere or intervene without us asking for help is if there is like a near death experience. We're about to depart and it's not our time and it's way off schedule. They will intervene and make sure that we make it through. And this is where you hear those stories of, I was in a car accident and somebody pulled me out. And when I looked around, no one was there. Right. And so that would be the angels that would have that ability and that strength of energy to be able to do so. So archangels, they're very special and of their own. And don't get overwhelmed. You don't need to know them by name. You can just ask for help, saying, help, divine beings, I need help with this. Highest, most expert guides, I need help with this. Whoever is best suited to help me with this, right? And we can ask for help. If you were to only learn one name, I would recommend, in my personal opinion, learning to connect with, which means talking to, Archangel Michael, because he is very much like God's right hand man. Okay. His name means he who is like God, or he who looks like God. He is quite the leader among the archangels. And he's very good with like everything, right? So today we're going to be talking about Archangel Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. And Michael is pretty much like the jack of all trades, right? He is who you want to be connecting with. He's very inspirational. He's very um capable. He's great for everything. If you're having difficulties with technology, amazing. He's really great with bringing in clarity and bringing in solutions. increasing your courage and your bravery. He's really great with direction, with energy, with life purposes, with motivation, especially with protection. He is who you want on your side, right? Really good with shifting the energy. So if you are finding that the house is very dark energy or heavy energy, or you're feeling very irritable, you can ask Archangel Michael to come in and remove all the energy around you that is not here for your highest good. He's really good at helping us with worthiness and self esteem and self love. And he's accessible to you at any time, anywhere. And don't worry, I know already we're kind of like putting that filter and dimming ourselves down, but angels and archangels are omnipresence, which means they can be here with me, helping me, and there with you, helping you all at the same time. You don't have to worry that your request is silly or insignificant or keeping them from someone who may need them more. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Okay. He also, if you see colors, if you have clairvoyance, then he is this almost indigo bluey purple color as well. He's very great with allowing you to feel safe and secure. So calling on Archangel Michael when you're scared, whether you are physically scared, physically threatened if you're home by yourself, or you are in a threatening situation, or if you are scared and having anxiety doing a presentation or needing to speak up about something. He's very, very good with that. Okay. He's, like I said, he is the jack of all trades and able to help with everything and anything. And I think that this is something that is really important. And again, remembering that he's omnipresence. Again, by you asking for help, he's not going to take away, you're not going to take him away from someone who may need him a little bit more. Okay. And I know, especially if you are just getting started, you may be like, this is just so silly, right? Or I don't even know if I believe in this. And that's okay. Listen, this is your path. I want you to use your own discernment. What feels good to you, keep and leave the rest. Take away from my content, take away from anybody's content, what resonates with you, and leave the rest. That's you using your own intuition. And what's so amazing is that your divine team is going to bring you the information that they want you to have through various sources. They are so creative of making sure that we hear or read or learn what it is that we need to in that moment. So never feel like, um, well, I don't understand all of it or I didn't like all of it, so I'm going to just discredit it completely. Take what feels right for you, leave the rest. And that's with anything in life, especially when you are finding your own way and you're figuring out what this means to you. And it's okay if you're feeling overwhelmed and it's okay if you're feeling skeptical. My mindset or my challenge is to let you build your confidence within yourself, right? So when I talk about my experiences, they're my experiences. When I started my journey 10 years ago, I couldn't even say the word God out loud. I felt so foolish. And I definitely was not praying because that's also felt foolish to me. And so where I am now, I built that for myself through my own experiences, through my own connections, through using my own intuition, reading books, meditating, reading content videos, and just as a result of my connections through my services, through my mediumship readings, I learned so much. It's amazing. The comfort in the knowledge that spirit brings through to me, even though I'm doing the readings for others, I take away so much, and it has increased my life and has impacted my life in beautiful, beautiful ways. So, like I say in my readings, I don't need you to believe in me. I need you to believe that your loved ones are with you and that they love you. Like that's the goal. And that's the same with your divine team, your team of spirit guides and angels and departed loved ones and ancestors and archangels and ascended masters and source energy and everything in between. They just want you to know that you are so loved and that you are not forgotten about, and that you matter, and that you're not going through this experience alone, and that they are there to help. They are there to help, right? And that they respect you and that they would never intervene or influence you without you wanting that. So that's why we have the power of free will, where we do need to ask. It doesn't have to be official. It doesn't have to be structured. You can literally be like, oh my God, I need help. I don't care who helps me, just help me. Right. Or if you have specific questions or events that you're struggling with, asking them for help. Okay. We have Archangel Raphael, and he's all about healing. Okay. God heals or God has healed is what Raphael's name means. Okay. It's very much healing. It's very powerful. And I'm not only talking about physical body, I'm talking about emotional bodies, spiritual bodies, mental bodies, including physical bodies, animals, children, right? He's good with everything. He's good with addictions. He's good with cravings, um, eliminations, the dual, Michael and Raphael, so great with helping you make changes, helping you break habits. Raphael is very much connected to clairvoyance as well. He's very much connected to eyesight, physical and spiritual. Spiritual eyesight means your third eye, your clairvoyance. Not only does he help you heal, but he helps healers. Okay. So, whether you are a doctor, a nurse, a vet, a holistic practitioner, a medium, energy healer, a Reiki healer. All of these are healing modalities. Okay. So Raphael very much supports this. He's very great with looking after, or if there's lost pets, he's very excellent to be called upon that. So you can specifically ask for Archangel Michael, I need help with my dog, my cat, my lost cat. And they're able to help. Again, great with clearing energy, stabilizing energy, healing the energy within your body, within your space. He's always there helping as we transcend from physical form into spirit form when we depart, helping the spirit release, helping the transition from physical body into spiritual body. He's also connected to like an emerald green color as well. And he's really great with traveling. So you can definitely call upon him with traveling for like protection as you travel, keeping you safe on the roads, as well as protecting your home that is left behind. Okay. And you can invoke him, which means invoking or invocation is a prayer calling upon their help. Okay. And it can be something that is very structured, or it can just be Archangel, I need your help with fill in the blank. Please surround me with your powerful healing energy and divine love. Please, you can just, and something that is really great, because if you're visual, I'm clairvoyant, so I have a lot, it's very easy to have for me to visualize things, is you can wrap your body around in a green healing blanket or scarf. If you're having pain in your abdomen, if you're having a headache, you can envision wrapping your head in a green blanket of energy, calling upon archangels' healing energy to help you. And again, you don't need to have all the answers. Remember, we we don't even know what's good for us, right? And I think that that is so important. Is let them, they're the experts. Hey, Archangel Raphael, I'm in a lot of pain or I'm not feeling good. Can you bring that healing energy to me? Hey, Archangel Raphael, my heart is broken. Can you please help me process these emotions? Can you please help me move forward? So much that they can help with. We don't need to know how they're going to help. Just ask for help and leave it up to them. You will be amazed. You will be amazed at how much you will feel their energy, how it impacts how you proceed forward, how all of a sudden the solutions or the clarity will come in, the epiphanies will come in, the pain will dissipate. I'm telling you right now, it's so important. And it is just as simple as saying, hey, I need help. I need help. Okay. We have Archangel Gabriel as well. And Gabriel is a very feminine energy, and it's all about giving you strength. Okay. She's really great with communication, with children, worrying about children, raising children, grandchildren, really great to call upon Archangel Gabriel for children. Or if you're wanting to conceive or if you're having fertility struggles, calling upon Gabriel for this as well, with communications, with journalism and writing and television and radio, writing books, even just communications. Like it doesn't even need to be structured, having conversations, expressing your truth, expressing your needs and your desires. Clear communication is definitely um, something that Gabriel can help with. I also find her very much, for me, there's a lot of similarities with like the Mother Mary. So Mother Mary is an ascendant master and she's really great with her energy. So her energy's above is higher or a higher frequency than like archangels. But there's very much that nurturing energy, that mothering energy, that taking care of you energy. So she shares that with Gabriel and Mother Mary with these. Mother Mary's also very excellent with taking care of children, taking care of your parents, um, as well as you being a parent, helping with those decisions and parenting you and healing your inner child. She's very good with that. Okay. Very good with fertility as well and healing of all kinds and just that ultimate nurturing energy. So you may say, hey, why are we talking about that? Because you know what? Knowledge is power and you may feel a little bit more comfortable and a little bit more connected if you have this information. Can you just say, hey, angels, I need help? Absolutely. Um, or you can call upon them if you're wanting to build on your connection one by one. Or I even challenge you of using, hey, Archangel Michael, spend the day with me today. I give you permission to move me where I need to be moved. And watch how your day feels different, how your energy feels different, and how it transforms your life experience. I say this affirmation that I have learned very early on in my development, and I've started my journey 10 years ago. And it goes like this: highest, most expert guides. So for me, the intention around the word guides means all my divine team. And they know that because they know what my intentions are. So when I say guides, and if you follow me on Facebook, you will see that I'll say that guides encourage you in your daily cards or even during our daily messages here on Divinely Connected Podcast. You will notice that I say guides. Guides to me means everyone, my divine team, my archangels, ascendant masters, angels, spirit guides, and the whole shebang, right? The whole shebang. So I say, highest, most expert guides, which means best suited to help me. Please move me where I need to be moved. Have me say what I need to say, do what I need to do, and be who I need to be here in this physical form. And I say it every morning. I invite them in the morning, and they have been helping me out every day, moving me through this life. And I'm telling you, my life has completely changed. Unrecognizable from who I am now to who I was 10 years ago, starting my divine path, starting my spiritual quest. I started this path not even knowing I was a medium, not even knowing where this was going. And they walked me through my developmental years. It took me 3 years to develop, to learn what I needed to learn and work through my own blocks to be able to then start working with the public and fine tuning my mediumship abilities. And they led me, they brought me to the books that I needed to read. They brought me to the videos that I needed to find. They brought me to the life experiences that I needed to walk through. They came to me in my meditations and helped me along the way and gave me loving energy and gave me like almost like hugs to encourage me to continue forward. And I'm telling you, it completely changed my life because you know what's so amazing? And I know that I'm not alone in having experiences because humans are flawed. But for the first time in my life, I had unconditional love and support who constantly showed up for me in the best ways because they don't have the ego. They don't have their own stuff. Their whole job, their whole purpose is to help us. I started out with Archangel Michael. My soul sister Melissa gifted me this little, and I still have it, a little resin stone with a little Michael statue in it. It just fits in the palm of your hand. And I remember that was the very first time I ever had a physical sensation. And I said, I know that this isn't a real quote unquote stone or rock that holds energy, but it would make my hand vibrate. And so that's what started my belief. And so many things happened for me because I was so full of doubt. I was so full of doubt that I needed these types of reassurance and being like, okay, okay. When the doubt comes in, well, I felt that. I know that that was real. That was physical for me. And now, 10 years later, I understand that because when I am doing my work and I am connecting with departed loved ones, it's very physical for me. It's very physical for me. It's undeniable. I cannot say, "Oh yeah, I'm just making this up," because it's very physical to me. So, that was my very first inkling, and when I started working with Archangel Michael, I started feeling this unconditional love. I started feeling this, feeling safe and almost like somebody's taking my hand and leading me forward. And I know that can sound silly and foolish, but I swear by it. That was my experience. And so I encourage you to have your experiences and just open your mind to the help. It also healed a lot of, um, that toxic or fierce independence that I had. So I didn't need nobody's help, which was really just my guard up from having people not willing to help me. So asking for help and praying, like, come on, that took some that took some self-reflection and getting it in my own way because I did not like to ask for help. And I definitely did not like talking to myself, right? So you may find yourself in your ego being engaged through this and through this episode, and that is totally fine. That is expected, right? Because you're challenging everything that you once knew if you're new at this. And it's bringing up a lot of vulnerability because what if I'm a quack? What if you just feel me here on this Divinely Connected podcast and you're like, who's this? Who's this lady? Right? But, I just bring this information to you. I want you to do what feels best with you with it, right? And I think that you will be pleasantly surprised. Pleasantly surprised. When I started my journey, I had my babies. My babies were babies. So I was definitely calling on Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Mother Mary to help me with nap times, to help me make the right decisions, to help me move forward, to help me heal myself. I was also going through some extended family difficulties as well, so needing to navigate that. And I was just so grateful to have this love and this reassurance and this guidance from the other side. And that's what it felt like. It would just remove that anxiety. It would just quiet down my nervous system. It's amazing what they can do for you. Don't box them in. Don't say, I need your help and this is how I want you to help me. Because I will tell you, 9.5 times out of 10, you will rob yourself from something bigger and better because we can only see what's in front of them. They know exactly where our life is going. They know exactly where our path is going. So they're going to make a decision for what is best and best way to help us now that's going to be beneficial for us then. Right. So it's really, really much better to say, I need help with this. Can you bring this in? And then surrender it to them and allow the solutions, the epiphanies, and the change of directions and change of wind come in because you will be amazed. You'll be amazed. I'm telling you, moving forward over the next couple of days, pick one a day. Maybe start with Archangel Michael. Please spend the day with me and then reflect at the end of the day. We talked about Gabriel briefly. We talked about Raphael, Mother Mary. And I think you just need to have these experiences for yourself, and that's going to build your confidence and come back, and we're going to do a whole series on this, and I can't wait to share with you. And comment below your experiences and how you found with calling in your archangels, or any differences that it made, because I just love when people share their experiences. It's just so magical. Okay, I'm going to leave that with you, and I wish you all the best.